Welcome back, everybody, to Cars LP Extreme Driving. Today, as you can see, we are in the middle of a race. Yes, this is I figured we would try our hand at some racing. So I've actually invested off camera before this. I invested a lot of money into two racing vehicles, and fortunately they're free to start out with. But yeah, they are not free for much longer because you got to spend about 50,000 per vehicle just to get it pretty much maxed out, and that's without adding any other customizations. Now, that's all fine and dandy, but we got to try to make some money. If you can see the money amount, we don't have squat. So I figured we would start another venture today, and we would just try to make our money back. We have about around 100,000 into these two cars. We have this one, which is our off-road vehicle, and then I have my BMW, which I put another 50,000 into. So yeah, I mean, no pressure. Yeah, no big deal. It's not like we have to make 100,000 back or anything. Oh goodness. No, I really just wanted to have some fun today, so, I went ahead and I might have even just watched some ads for the money. I'm not even really sure anymore. I've done that a lot anyways, just because, I wanted to take some of the stress off of the series, and I didn't want every episode to have to be a complete disaster, so I think, some of this is from ad money. And yeah, so we're going to get into it today. I want to show you guys the racing world in Car LP. It's actually pretty fun. Pretty exciting stuff. As you know, if you've watched my other videos, it's a pretty chill series. I'm going to pretty much say whatever comes on the top of my head. It's the morning. I just woke up a little bit ago, and so we're just going to go with it today. We got lots of races to do. Hopefully I can make at least tens of thousands of dollars. I would love to make 100,000 by the end of the video, but I just don't know with race prices and costs. We still have to spend money. This vehicle is not maxed out. We've spent, I want to say in the 20,000 range, 25,000 range. And yeah, so we still got a little bit of money to go. Each car's about 50,000. That's why I was saying, it's gonna be 100,000 between the two of them. But that one race, the races add up. The few thousand here and there, you always take the double reward as well. Always take it. Just take the reward. It's worth your time to just watch the ad. Get the extra little bit, help yourself out. Also, if you're not doing anything in the game, you have some downtime. You're not doing orders. You're not trying to do a job or anything. I'd watch the ads for the gold and the money as well. Add a little bit here and there. It goes a long way. You can customize a bunch of stuff. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. I'm saving up. I got some big plans for the series. I mean, eventually I'd like to get into. I'm thinking, since the box truck paid well, eventually maybe we can get into the trucking industry a little bit heavier, not just a box truck, but maybe like a full-size truck. I'd figure, they flashed a little thing at the bottom. It was like a tip. It said, bigger trucks pay better. So, I figured we could just do that and get away with it. Hopefully I'm correct. Hopefully it pays out. But that's going to be far in the future. Eventually in the series, I'd like to make, probably, let's set, maybe like a short-term goal of like $1 million. I'd like to make like $1 million, because like we're really like in the negative technically. If you want to be technical about things, I'm in the negative. It's something. But yeah, this series, these episodes, I'm going to talk about anything and everything. You just saw the Heyday notification a little bit ago. Yeah, it's, I'm still playing Heyday. For anybody that stumbled upon this video and plays Heyday as well, it's the farming game, mobile farming game. It's pretty big on the App Store. I made a big playlist about it. I've done it for, years, played it for years. Yeah, I think we'll talk about that a little bit today. Yeah, and it's just yeah, I just decided to kind of step away from the YouTube aspect of it though, because it's just content was getting, I don't know, like I was just leveling up, but the content was just kind of the same thing, and I know I could do a lot more on it, but I just chose to kind of step away from it. It was my choice. I was a little tired of making content, to be honest with you, regarding Hay Day, because I'd just been playing the game for years, and then for a good solid year, like I was uploading pretty consistent content on it, had multiple series going, and so I just chose to kind of just step away from it. Am I gonna come back? Only time will tell. We'll see. If they come out with anything really new or interesting, I may come back. I've leveled up some, but since the last video, I'm in the hundreds now. But we'll just see. I might just step away for a while and come back if they ever add anything interesting or new. That's kind of the plan for that. Yeah. I hope they do. I hope for their sake they do, and they actually add something new and interesting to the game. I've been proposing for the longest time adding a new mining area. I have a video on that. It explains, the overview of what I'm kind of proposing, the new mining area, new gemstones, a new area section for the economy, like maybe for, say, like higher level people that, like, we've already done the products, we've already done all these basic things, add new storage systems that don't, interfere with the, all that. You can go watch that video if you're interested in that, and if you play Hay Day and interested in my concept update ideas. I haven't done one in a while. I might eventually in the future, we'll see. It's not on the top of the to-do list here for me, but we'll see. I may elaborate on things in the future. Yeah, we're just making it here in the game. You can see we just spent, tens of thousands more on this car, finishing upgrading it. Some cars have more, and you can also, as you see, you can put like, headlights and decals and all kinds of cool stuff on it, but, that costs mostly gold at that point. Like, that's what I'm saying. If you want to do those extra customizations, it usually takes the gold, but, yeah. We're here at the raceway, and I wanted to just switch over to my other car real quick, because I wanted to try it out, I should say. Yeah, it's just, we spent about another 50,000 on this, just full on upgrades. Yeah, we have an easy race, and we have a hard race, and I gotta say that that's a pretty profitable thing. We're gonna make, 5,000 a race. I should say 4 or 5,000 a race, which is pretty good, considering, you'll make your return pretty quickly. What is that, like 20 races? No, not bad. It's definitely not the best race car, I'll say that, but it was free, so the only money we had to really put into it was the upgrades. So using the ad money that we got from watching the ads, like, we were able to upgrade this thing, and it's definitely not a drifting car. Now granted, I do have just like sport tires on here, I think, so it's probably a percentage of the reason it's not working the best. But, it's not too terrible. I'll say that much. It's not too terrible. We have, I can get up to 200 miles an hour if you're concerned about speed. I think after this I'm definitely going to try the hard race, and we'll just kind of see how it fares with the, usually I get humbled in the hard races, and the cars just, they completely dominate me and just go on over, and just, I don't know, it's bad, but we'll see with this. I'm doing really well with this. We got a good lead here. That's the thing I've noticed about this game, is the easy mode's usually pretty easy, and then like the hard mode's just like a bipolar switch. It just turns on, like the AI just become this like just non-stop. They just go from like a 0 to 100 really quick. That's what I've noticed, at least. You know, if that's, I don't know, we'll see, you know, just I'll give it a shot, you know. We'll just see what's going on. You know, if things are rough, then, you know, I might not upload the video of the race, but, you know, if I do pretty, you know, if I win, obviously, I'll upload it, but otherwise, probably not. Yeah, we're just gonna probably finish out here, though. But yeah, if you want a good, this seems to be pretty promising if you want like a pretty adventure to do just in this game. You want something early game, I'd get this car and I'd start racing here if it's available. Otherwise, you might have to do a few races. I'm not uploading all the races, I'm not uploading all the race clips here. I just wanted to upload at least a few so you guys can get an idea of what the racing's like. Show you guys, kind of just show you guys what's up. I mean, you already know it's a pretty laid back series. We just talk about whatever on these videos. Sometimes I'll talk about the game, sometimes I'll talk about, you know, life, YouTube, all these other things. I mean, if you watch my other videos, you'll see that. Yeah, it just really sucks at drifting. I'm kind of surprised. But, you know what? I do believe I'm going to finish this race out, and we will get to another race. So, I'll see you guys in the other race. You know, we're starting this other race here. It is a rally race. So this is the off-road, I should say it's just an off-road race. Yeah, I already did one. As you can see, I mean, we've made some money from it, but, yeah, it was a little too easy. So this is actually the hard mode, and I'm just trying it out, you know. There's no harm in trying things out, you know. If we just completely lose, then, you know, but it seems like we're doing actually pretty well, not gonna lie. We're doing really well here. Yeah, I mean, I know the car's a little goofy, but I just kind of intentionally did that, so it would kind of just ride up high, and, you know, I might lower it in the future and just see if that fixes the turning, and, maybe the stiffness of the springs and the ride height and all that, you know. We'll see if that fixes anything. If it doesn't, oh well. These events are pretty quick. This one offers gold. That is the big important thing to note, is the hard mode on the off-road track here. This offers, like, I think it's like 2 to 4 gold per race. Now, one thing to note that I didn't realize initially was that you actually need to have a little yellow card. So you get, of course, I said in the last episode, a big thing was the lucky cards. That's like a really important thing that you really want to get. I would recommend saving up and getting the 10 pack instead of just one, because you'll at least save 20 gold overall. Because if you just get one, it's 10 gold. Now, if you just want to open up one and, you know, use 10 gold, it's fine. You're not really at a loss. But if you know, did 10 individually, eventually that's gonna be a 20 gold loss, because you can save 20 gold, which is really cool. But yeah, I mean, this one's pretty profitable. I think we're making like, what is it? I think we're making like 9,000 actually. Yeah, it's like 4,500, 4,000 plus. So like 9,000 plus. That's per race. It's I'd say it's every few minutes. I mean, the race doesn't take that long, maybe like five or so minutes. So overall, it's a pretty good venture. Definitely will be coming back here. Of course, again, thing to note is, of course, the yellow tickets. You do need that to enter the race. You can't just, it's not like an infinite thing. But of course, another good thing early game to get gold, where you don't have to necessarily watch the ads, even though technically watching the ad for gold will give you more gold in a shorter period of time. But, you know, just note, you know, it's fun to do this. You know, it's another option if you want to make some money, quick money, you want to do something different. You know, these races have been really fun. we're still far from a return, which is kind of disappointing. I mean, I've done a lot of races. I've only made thousands and thousands. Again, I told myself I wasn't going to stress about it too much. Yeah, I mean, you can see we're literally, this is what I was going to talk about before I got into the hard mode, but the easy mode was the same way. We were just lapping people. I mean, we were lapping everybody, and it seems to be the same thing. So again, this is a fully, if you're concerned about not being able to do what I'm doing, just make sure your car is max level, and you can get this free SUV and do a similar thing to me. Heck, you could probably build it better than me and get done faster, but I just built it and it's working. So I think that's all that matters. But yeah, I mean, we're pretty much finishing up here. And if you enjoyed this video today, drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. We're a growing channel, and this is just a fun, chill playlist. I just pretty much talk about whatever comes to my head. I'm trying to release these videos at least in pairs of 2. So the next one should be coming out, hopefully, pretty much right after this one. Just stay tuned if you enjoy these series. I should say these videos. And yeah, we're just gonna keep getting in the series.